In 2010, Mohammad Amir, a young Pakistani quick bowler, lit up the English summer. Edged! Yeah, beautifully bowled. That is a cracking delivery.
They say he's like Wasim Akram, and this was like Wasim Akram.
But come the fourth test of the series at Lord's, the cricket world was sent into shock.
No ball was a call, front foot. No ball.
Oh, it's a big no ball.
No ball is the call, but that was a short ball. How far was that? Whoa.
In this test match, people at home might think, oh, what does it matter, a couple of no balls? It's the integrity of the game.
And it is such a shameful story, and I'm angry, absolutely. I don't have words, I'm in a state of shock.
Against this backdrop, the match resumed. England won easily. The 18-year-old was named Pakistan's player of the series. He hasn't played a test match since. Reaction was harsh, but there was some sympathy for Amir based upon his youth, naivety, and the nature of the sting. Amir, along with his captain Salman Butt and Mohammad Asif, was charged with a conspiracy to cheat. At Southwark Crown Court, he pleaded guilty and was handed a custodial sentence of 6 months, though he only served half of that in a Young Offenders Institute.
Oh, he's given him. I don't think initially he got near it. I don't think Flintoff thinks he did either. But Doug Cowie has given it. Flintoff has crossed.
Well, I mean, our initial reaction was he didn't get anywhere near the ball. I mean, like 2 or 3 inches. I mean, it's absolutely nowhere near the ball.
And he has taken. Sachin Tendulkar has taken. A.B. de Villiers is unmoved. The umpire is unmoved. He reckons it's clipped. The pad on the way to Sachin Tendulkar, and the Indians cannot believe it.
Well, incredible take either way from Tendulkar. Zahir Khan, once again, getting into the corridor of uncertainty. Has to be his nick this, and it's straight off the edge. And that's a brilliant catch. It did go pretty quick, didn't it, Shiva? That was always the big question. If it hit the pad, it would have been slow. That's just a regulation nick.
What was the batsman trying to indicate? And what a poor decision this is. Big outside edge.
The evidence the King Commission found was overwhelming. Cronje was forced to admit that he'd taken up to $15,000 from a bookmaker. He called it money for jam.
Words cannot begin to describe the shame, humiliation and pain which I feel in the knowledge that I have inflicted this on others.
People were absolutely speechless. It was as though the entire country came to a standstill. And of course, most South Africans, given that Hansie had been such a hero, such an icon, such a symbol, didn't want to believe that any of it was true.
I thought to myself that, well, if we're going to struggle to win this test match and this guy is giving out money for jam, then I'm not going to be stupid and not take it. So unfortunately, I took the money, and
Cronje was heard to say that he'd spoken to 3 South African cricketers and had a plan for fixing the game. According to the transcript, the bookmaker says everything's according to plan. They have to score at least 250, and if you score 270, it's off. OK, says Cronje. At dawn, Cronje went to see one of the South African bowlers.
He said to me that I must go for less than more than 50 in my 10 overs. So what he basically said, I must underperform in that game, and we mustn't score more than 270. The team mustn't score more than 270, otherwise the deal is off.
And did he tell you how much money you would get as a result of this?
25,000 US, that was the amount I can remember.
$25,000?
Yeah.
What did you think of that?
I thought, wow, it's a lot of money, but I don't think what the consequences may be.
In the event, Cronje wasn't able to rig the game and no money changed hands. When the authorities back home were told that their hero had been overheard trying to fix a match, they refused to believe it.
The allegations are outrageous. Hansie Cronje is a man of unquestionable honesty and integrity.